So right now we're in the Temple of Apollon, and as you can see, they say search the temple for the correspondence. So unless they specifically mention you have to search the temple, I don't think you'll find what you need in the temple. Like for example, I don't think you'll find the poison or the pressure point.
What's this?
So let's take
Secret
this.
messages.
With these letters in hand, but we should discuss them.
Yeah, in the Legion camp about the secret correspondence. Also, there's one thing we have to do. Now, I didn't do this in the other video, but as you can see over here, we have a bit of a crack. Unless you press Alt, I think it's Alt on the PC, I don't think there's another key. You will not see it, so if you press Alt, as you can see, this is kind of like a big hidden room over there. And you just have to go there and you can collect an item. Now, I might have missed it. Probably I missed a few things here and there, and probably there are other ways of getting the bow, or I'm not sure, because it's a unique item. It's really a bow, as you can see.
Listen, there's a dull quality to our footsteps here.
It's a bit late, isn't it?
Chamber beneath our feet.
That was like the
This chamber
stuntman
used to be
from
open to the
movies.
air. Do you see the wall there?
Eurytus bow, it's a unique bow. Actually, if it's a unique bow... Yeah, shut up.
Perhaps the god it paid tribute to.
King Odysseus used this bow to kill his wife Eurytus when he returned from his long journey. Anyway, the point is that Eurytus bow is one of the best bows in the game, and you can upgrade it later, because if you use your interrupt attack to kill someone, you can make another interrupt attack. Which means a couple of things. Now, since Yulia Khalida is our best archer, let's give her the bow. Let's actually give the other bow to this guy, because he's decent with it as well. Let's go over here to skill. As you can see, interrupting can attack 2 targets before it ends. And with that bow, that basically means you can attack 2 targets, and if you kill one of them, you will be able to attack again. So it's a massive thing later on in the game when you can, you know, upgrade your gear. You probably will be able to do a lot more stuff and a lot more interesting stuff as well. So yeah, until then, don't misplace it. It's a very important bow. It looks like a normal bow, a regular bow. More or less, but it's super important. It's probably the best bow in the game. Now, I should give them some secondary weapons. I'm not sure what the secondary weapon should be, because, well, the fist and the aid... I mean, you can switch it up to block with your bracers, even though he doesn't have bracers, which is a funny thing. They should include the bracers for the armor or whatever. I think we should give her a great weapon. Well, this one inflicts bleeding, so yeah, why not? Now she looks like a proper archer, right? Let's give him also a secondary weapon, probably. Oh, 6 to 9. What is this? We need to get this one. For each stack, okay, bracing strike. That's a lot of reading. Spear charge. Oh wow. Okay, Mr. Bestia, you are equipping... Sadly, the unique sword is kind of like out of fashion right now. This seems like a very, very good spear for someone who can move so fast as him. It's for these guys, yeah, I don't think I want to change their weapons, their C4s. It does so much damage, it's unbelievable. Especially that one, because it has the deflect ability. Let's look at it again. The lunge. It also has the pommel strike. I don't know. You have a lot of options and you have a lot of things you could do with the things you have right now. 4 to 6. Yeah, let's give him that one. Anyway, let's go and do some other things for now. But as you can see, we have a lot of options for that as well. We have to go to our camp. We also have to manage our camp a little bit. We have to do a lot of things. If it's showing you this thing over here, that means probably this one is closer. This exit was closer, but whatever. I think if you double click it fast, sometimes it will lead you to your man. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, let's go and manage your
No,
camp
he
a little bit.
won't. How long will you let him string you along like this?
Not for long, I hope. Okay, now let's go to the Legion camp. I'm not sure if I need to go to the Legion camp. I forgot if I upgraded or not, but we'll see. I played 1 hour of camera because there were a lot of things I needed to do before I started the video. Yeah, actually, I cancelled the episode because, not cancelled, deleted the video because I did a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. So if this icon is over here, that means your Legion camp will get attacked from this sector, because if you lose this one, you have to move back over there. So yeah, in order to, probably the Legion is currently unavailable, we have to send... where is the Legion? That's the bigger question. Where is our Legion? Oh, our Legion is at the lumber mill. 11 minutes. Okay, we can wait. Okay, so let's talk about upgrading the camp and what you should pick. Now, we will enter the camp. We'll probably have to do a side mission because we broke that guy's back. Well, I'm joking. I think we just hurt him pretty badly. Now Cineros has to do a little bit of a mental gymnastic action. I think you might be able to let them kill each other, but I don't know. I'll just choose the best option, which will give him another perk. If you don't know what the perks are, because I had a few moments, I had to think about it. Perks only appear on stats. So what is the perk? Perks are self-treatment and doctor. And of course personality, which is sometimes interesting. Humble.
A moment of your time, please. I have come to apologize for Bigres's behavior.
Grandchild?
Please forgive him. It is embarrassing. The child is a good athlete, probably better than I ever was. He would have easily defeated any ordinary wrestler. But it seems the man-crusher does not keep order. That was not a fair fight, however. It is not the winning that matters. I am an athlete.
What if we fight with our minds?
That's a
mind
better
fight.
idea.
Pancration is for young girls looking for a husband. We're both too old.
True.
Riddles. One shall pose 3...
Since I'm the one challenging, I should ask the...
That's reasonable.
Consider this thing which is all about, but can never be seen. It can be captured, yet cannot be held. It has no throat, but you can hear it.
Probably not the wind, I thought is... Anyway, the thing is that I used Logos for my character. If you don't have the Logos perk, you might have different answers, or you might have to solve it yourself, but it's the wind.
It probably moved.
Correct. A man went out of his house. He came back home, and all of his clothes were wet. Yet not a single hair on his head was wet. How could this be?
Not a single hair. The man was bald.
Peculiar, isn't it? If the man had no hair on his head, then not a single hair on his head would get wet in rain.
You are strong in mind. Consider Alexandros Megas. When he conquered Gordion, how did he unravel the knot?
That's an odd riddle. There are a few ways you can solve knot riddles, but how can I know without actually witnessing the event? Let us eliminate the obvious wrong answer.
Now this is the question, this is the problem over here. If you picked he neither pushed or pulled, you'll say he cut it with his sword, because he was a cheater just like Cineros, but that's the bad answer. So let's say he couldn't have pulled it.
How can we even know that? Chances are the question is a trap.
Exactly.
Didn't Alexandros cut the knot?
Exactly, he
You
cut
win,
the knot.
Cineros the Man-Crusher. It turns out you were the superior contestant after all.
Hugely
I
approves.
probably wasn't the superior contestant back then. I was afraid, my friend. And my fear brought shame both to Kos and Alicarnassus.
Thank you for admitting that, and for allowing an old man to compete one final time.
And I thank you, Diodoros,
Perk physician.
for allowing me to redeem myself. My mind is at ease now.
We succeeded, Olympian. Now, why is this important? Because he's basically your only physician. So you have first aid, which will keep injuries from getting worse. You have doctor who can treat these things, and then you have the physician who can treat burn infection and poison injuries, which is quite interesting. Now, as you can see, the risk of them dying depends on their injury. As you can see, it's light, it's torso, so it's a fracture. The risk is 25. You also get a lot of debuffs, so yeah. So if you don't have any physician on your team, you have to bring the character back to the infirmary, which will take a lot longer, as you can imagine. So you can just put him over here and select Sinners because he has the most perks, even though this guy is a physician as well. Start treatment, 6 hours, which is not so much. Yeah, okay, it's nice. Now the next thing, the next problem with our camp is that we don't have
Legate.
the forge, which is the better one.
Very good. Let me show you.
Now you really need the armory, which is the more important one. So for that we need an iron mine, and a tannery. We have the tannery, but not the iron mine. Now I would recommend you do not upgrade anything, because if you upgrade it, you lose the resources. There are so many things you have to then to learn. For example, slaves are used to upgrade your camp. So for example, if you want to buy one right now for denarii, you will have to spend 225 for one. It also works for rations, but I don't think the 18 food. As you can see, it's not the same thing. So you cannot sell food for denarii and then buy the slaves. I guess you have to trade. That's 162. That's 125. It's probably better to buy the slaves with supplies, I guess. 9 medicine. 153. Yeah, probably the better way to do it is to use your medicine to buy slaves and so on. I mean, it really depends on the prices, because if you sell stuff, as you can see, the denarii is abundant, so you don't have a good price, so the slaves are like that. So anyway, just consider what you're doing, so don't sell stuff to buy slaves with your denarii and stuff like that. Now we're here to the camp management. Actually, it took me about 20 minutes to figure out how to fix my legion. You have to go over here to the tent. Well, we can recruit more people. I guess we need one more person in our party. Let me see, do we have anything that we need? Probably another princeps. He has logistics and... oh. Publius Sextus, well, he has a lot of trades. He's a reckless, first aid, with artillery specialization. No. He also has the infantry specialization, and he's also princeps. Cautious. Well, to be honest, there are a lot of ways you can approach this situation, but I think this guy is kind of like our best chance right now. He also has the knockdown skill, so let's hire him. Might even replace this guy, Marcus. Oh, he will definitely replace him. Skill-wise, yeah, he also has the nimble, which is exactly what I wanted. I guess he's a Praetorian and not a commander, which is probably not what he wanted, but whatever. They should just make it a little better. This looks like a console menu. They should just have everyone over here and you can pick from their class and some other stuff. So we probably won't be needing that sword. The shield, I guess he can keep since it's not such a bad shield. Actually, no, let's give him this shield because it has the bigger damage. So as you can see, slash damage, pew pew, stuff like that. Well, no pew pew because... Oh no, I don't have a better armor for him because we are in the middle of a Roman conquest campaign. I guess Lorica Hamata gives him 1 armor, movement is -5 and resistance is 5. Oh really, that's actually pretty good. I wish I had better helmet for him, but I guess we cannot have everything. Why does he have such a good helmet? Yeah, we probably have to do a lot of management of camera. Other resistance, critical chance, piercing resistance. So he's basically now one of my front tier guys. He's one of the best units in my army. Okay, so we recruited someone who's a little better. Now you go over here to party and then you can click replenish. So we can recruit more people for the Legion, just in case we need it. So don't go out like that. I mean, don't spend all of your money on it. But certainly replenish some of your manpower over there. As for this stuff over here, well, I guess we can... Dispensaries, Procurator's Barracks. I guess we can put him over here. That will mean in 35 hours you'll get new recruits. If you don't put anyone over here, I don't think you'll get new recruits. All the other stuff we haven't built, we haven't unlocked. Also, let's speak to some of the companions before we do anything else.
What can I do for you? About the same. Except now I'm responsible. It's not something I'm good. Really? I was just following directions. It's too big. Wasn't really my choice. Yulia is a little girl. I don't want to be the center of attention. I want to be in control of my life and other people's lives. Thank you for leaving the decision to me.
Yeah, her dialogue and her choices are weird.
Would you... Not long. How long has it been? I'm honored that you ask.
I think we have a new prisoner over there. Oh, he's one of the Greek priests.
Have you come to see me beg and grovel? I will not give you the satisfaction.
Now, it does mention to talk to Cinereus about this problem over here. Let's speak with Bestia first of all.
I'm a gladiator. You will tell me that I am a free citizen now and no longer a Servus. That much I know. I do have a goal in life, but I do not know how I can achieve that goal without training.
That's what I've been...
The ability of a gladiator is... I have never seen a gladiator as old as Cineros. And he's still fighting.
But, Bestia, I was...
Different words, same thing. I am looking for someone. It stands to reason that she's free true now. But I know neither her name nor... So she was worth twice as much as I am. I am still alive. I want to learn whatever my Magister decides. I shall learn whatever skill...
I do not know what I can teach.
Excellent.
Very well.
Thank you, Magister.
So you can let Cineros teach him a few things to find that
I've been
person.
examining those letters we found hidden in... I am confident I could forge Mithridates' handwriting. It's certainly worth the attempt. But if he does take the bait and come alone, we could apprehend him then. Solving the matter with no bloodshed.
Yeah, he could also cooperate.
That is an intriguing thought. As a mere means to an end, forcing... I shall begin at once.
We have to discuss the forged letters and Zenobia, but we also have the other options for the poison and some other stuff.
Please, excuse me.
I'm not sure what the poison is or how you access it or if you need to use it, I don't know. Anyway, that's an option you can use. That looks very cool. Now let's go and conquer that iron mine, because like I said, we have to be super careful we don't waste our troops on conquering resources, conquering regions we don't need for resources we don't need. The best thing we can do is right now is probably the forge. I'm not sure if we need anything else, but remember, we'll get attacked pretty soon. And you don't have any markers or indication when the attack comes from what direction. Last time it came from here. So let's be a little more careful. Now, as you can see, we have to conquer the sector. I'm not sure how you conquer the sector per se. From what I understand, you have to go and... see, not enough resources. The current sector is not pacified, so I guess you have to pacify the sector first of all. And that's probably done through conquering the cities or the villages. So we probably have to send our legion over there. As you can see, we're not in the best shape. We can also send our party to collect that treasure over there. Fox trade. Arms. Okay, we have to again use triage, use him to start the treatment. 120 hours for... wow. I guess it's better to be stabbed than to be beaten by an enemy, by an animal. Yeah, we'll still use him. I guess I have to recruit someone else for the party, for the commander party. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's go for the defense this time.
Alicite hostes in informatam amitiam aciem. Our ranks have reached the enemy lines.
Yeah, let's just throw the pillars at them. I'll click proceed a few times because this takes quite a long time. Now, this guy is good at attacking, but he has problems defending, so we lose more people on the defensive.
The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
Yeah, also look over here, lead by example, missing soldiers. Stand firm, we get some morale, but we lose a lot of soldiers, and then you have your own effort. Now we'll also be missing a lot of soldiers, we lose something, but they lose a lot of people as well. But this is not exactly as they say over here, so I'm not sure what to pick over here. I guess you have to choose this one for just the morale. Multiple Centurions might die in battle. This to commander. Oh, that's a bad thing. No, Centurions must never die.
Starte! Starte!
We're losing a lot of men. Ouch, that hurt a lot. Okay, so we won this one.
The day is ours!
Now probably we want our morale to be on the positive because we don't have anything else. Enemy manpower, well... I guess that will be useful for later. As you can see, we only get 50 soldiers even though 62 soldiers, even though it says 80 to 160. That's because of the penalty incurred by the difficulty setting, so that's why it's sometimes like that and it doesn't mention it pretty clear. He died in the after battle. That's something I don't really like, I don't really understand. As you can see, we need 25 slaves to conquer that mine. And the legion is not currently available. Yeah, we have to go back. "12 returned and 17 dead." It's a Corinthian Helmet, and it's actually one of the better ones you have found, so far at least. As you can see, it has the armor and also, well, -1 slashing resistance, so it's more or less the same. More or less the same. So, I guess that's good enough for now. I don't know who that person that is running is. Sector lost. This is what I'm talking about. You never know when you're going to get attacked. I didn't see anything. So that means you basically have to reload the autosave and wait for the attack to happen, and then we'll go on the attack ourselves. Yeah, I think I had to explain this a little better because I didn't understand it in the video, and that's why I deleted it. If you have the icon for an attack, also if you load your quick save, it will load your autosave, not your quick save, which is a huge pain in the back because you have to go to the menu, which doesn't really mean it's a quick load anymore, right? So I guess the best way to approach the situation is to just wait until you get attacked and then go out and play. Now let's check again the commanders in battle. I really want, I mean, it's kind of bad that they give you this weird choice of either having your centurions help you or be commanders. Because some of them are great fighters but also great commanders. While some of them are bad commanders and also bad fighters. Okay, so let's go over here to the tent. Let's go over here to the party. As you can see, we are missing one commander. I guess I could use him for... Yeah, but the bad side is that you cannot change him from the party to the front lines soon. So let's see if we can recruit someone else who has kind of like the same things. Cautious. Oh, he's already disgruntled, but he has a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's actually hire him. He might be a better field commander than the rest because he... Sadly, I forgot. You cannot look at his stats over there. You have to exit probably over here. Skills. Whatever. We'll just have to manage with what he has. I don't care. Let's save the game fast because I don't want to lose anything. Now, remember, your party moves independently of your garrison, which means you can do stuff and your party can do stuff as well. Which is good in a way because you can explore the map, loot stuff and do some missions maybe, while your garrison actually does the heavy lifting for you. Which is kind of funny, but hey, I guess what can I say? You're the commander of the legion, but you're also the adventurer. So I guess we can send our party to collect the helmet. Bestia has been healed, which is great. Okay, so that's how you see it attacked on Minsia. Manpower recovered, so we will recover some manpower. Baby boars and their parents.
These piglets won't feed us for long. We should wait for their parents to return.
That's a very serious injury, so this is why triage is so important. Critical. Yeah, unless you know what will be next, this is super annoying. Why should I go back and put him in the infirmary and then wait an unknown number of days because of a simple event? Okay, I guess that can happen. The events are kind of randomized. Some of them will have terrible consequences even if you don't know what to expect, but others will be pretty straightforward. You just have to watch this over here. It's 12 returned, 17 were dead.
But this is our home.
And this is the funny part. Now, to be honest, this is a weird battle because I did this beforehand and I died. You know how I died? They have stealth assassins. So let's see if we can do it right this time. You have to kill a number of people, but they get reinforcements. And contrary to other missions, where the mission is still one, even if the resources, even if the reinforcements pile on and on and on, here you really have to kill the required people that is mentioned over here. Which is not great, because as you can see, they have the advantage in multiple fronts. I don't know, we'll try and do our best, but we'll probably fail this one as well, or we'll have heavy casualties. Why doesn't he have any skills? I hope that will...
The Romans need to be taught a lesson. Let us begin.
Okay, that was a weird bug, but it scared me for a moment or two. We can knock them down and then we can kill them, so that's not really such a big problem. Well, I guess we have to kill some of them with this guy. 7 remaining. The point where they give up and flee. 7 of them remaining. Yeah, I guess there's no other way around it. She'll get shot by a lot of people. And that's kind of all we can do this round. Oh, we actually had... we had... Oh, 12 damage. She saw him and she viciously murdered him. Okay, one of them died. Oh, he might have enough points. No, he didn't have enough points to go to my archer. Yeah, good shot. They really want to flank me badly. Now this is what... Oh, you're bleeding. This is what I don't understand. How are you supposed to kill so many people? How can you kill 6 people, 6 enemies in one turn? While they get continuously reinforcements. Okay, if this fails, we'll have to reload the game and probably get better gear. I don't know, because better tactics is not an option. So 6 remaining, right? Remember, he's one of the stronger guys. I guess we'll have to move him over here. He loses 1 movement point for stepping on the caltrops. Sometimes it's so aggravating to learn these things by making the mistakes instead of the game teaching you via tutorial. I don't know, I'm just a big fan of, hey, don't do that, it's dangerous. So I suppose we have to do it like this then? Okay, so that will make him unable to move. She will have a little bit of a cover. Okay, she can cover a much bigger area now. This is another problem. Yeah, he's disarmed. So these guys actually disarm, the Psiloi disarm, which is a super big problem. So, deflect. And down. I don't think we'll have any... Why do they need to go all around? Wow, that's such a bad thing. basically stuck over here. Yeah, it's almost impossible to win this battle in my opinion. 5 remaining. Look at how accurate they are.
By Eurytus cock!
What? Okay, those are the assassins I'm talking about. You see them once and then they disappear.
Bandages! Quickly!
Are these the guys we are beating up?
So it was 3 remaining, but now it's 5 again. You have not enough, you don't have the necessary manpower to kill all of these guys. Again, we'll try again, but I'll probably have to reload again because this is beyond unfair. It's cruelty. Hey, where did that archer go? What? He vanished into thin air? Okay, anyway, like I said, this is only a demonstration. I'm not sure how you're supposed to win these fights because to me it seems almost impossible. Oh yeah, bleeding and crippled because we couldn't see him. Look at how much HP they have. Deflecting, it's almost impossible to kill them. So he got attacked once. He will get attacked again. There's no chance of us killing him, which is another bad thing. I mean, we can try, but it's not going to do much. This guy is still deflecting. Yeah, we have to knock down all of their medics, unless we want... Okay, that archer is over there, unless we want them to get everyone up. Which should be the worst thing that might happen to us. But there's no one-shot kill chance, at least not for now. Maybe later we'll have a lot more one-shot kills. It's so close you can almost taste it. So 3 remaining. Another assassin in our flank. Another archer just... I don't know. Making life impossible for us.
This is it.
So, 4 people. We have 4 people. Now we have to kill 3 people with only 1 person.
So much left to do.
Well, I guess you can try and kill one of the archers, but that will still not be enough. We have the movement points, but we don't have the action points, so we have 2 people remaining to kill. So let's end the turn, let's see what happens. That happens. So I think these fights are impossible to do and insane, at least for now, where I'm missing a little bit of damage. I'm missing 1 or 2 or 3 points of damage to kill them in one shot, but other than that, it's... Yeah, it's not going to work, it's never going to work, so I'll have to reload those battles. If they come up again, I'll have to reload it. I just want to explain, and I wanted to show how hard those battles are in the beginning, where you don't have the necessary gear to deal with them, so that's why probably the Armory is the most important building. So Bestia has been healed. What am I doing? We are waiting for an attack. The underwater cave, secure the area, and go for a nice swim. Now let's dive into the cave. New item, Nitro. So you can... I know it's kind of cheating a little bit, but what can you do? That's only a little material. Now I don't think we have anything else to collect on the map. As you can see, we have collected most of the stuff. We can go to the well, to the tannery and do some other stuff, but it's pretty pointless to do anything right now, so we just have to wait for the attack to come. Moving around will only increase the chance of you getting a random event for the bandits. You must wait. Okay, we'll wait. What? The attack didn't come through? Really? Oh yeah, that was the attack. You see, that was only one person. Man, sometimes that can be so annoying. So I think we should level up this guy, or him or him. I guess we should try him out. Oh, Lutam. Oh, insubordinate. He has a high chance of being insubordinate. Ah well, let's see what happens.
Awaiting your orders.
That's probably bad. Yeah, let's...
hostis in infamata mamitiam aciem.
No attack, okay. Again, no attack bonus, sure.
We are ready to engage the enemy.
Now, I don't want to reduce my legion's morale any further, so probably throw pillar. We already lost to a lot of soldiers as well. Okay, the attack was successful because we can control cavalry quite good.
Enemy equites are charging our formation.
We'll try to increase our morale, but that means we'll lose a few soldiers, a few more soldiers. Okay, that's victory. Now we can try to destroy them. Oh, that will go below 1000. It might give us more loot. I don't think it will give us more loot. We might want to recover our manpower as well. Looks like our army gained a bit of experience right now. Yeah, tough choice. I think we should focus on the morale. Each point of morale adds 10 points of strength. I don't know what the points of strength are, but we'll try to make our army have a good morale. We lost 500 people. That guy doesn't know how to fight at all. Sorry about the phone. So that guy is not a good commander. I guess my best commander is still that other guy. Okay, we'll leave it like this. I mean, yeah, we lost a lot of people, but I don't care that much. I hope we can replace them at least. Huh. We'll get slaves from that place. What about some other Legio missions? Legio missions. We went into the ruins, we got that unique weapon. That's still for slaves. I guess we have no other choice but to attack that outpost over there, since that would give us access to the next sector. I think these are just a few resources here and there. Alchemist equipment. Okay, we have unlocked more stuff. I guess we have nothing else to do, just walk around. Okay, and this time we'll use our best commander. I don't know why he's so good at his job. I guess it's also dependent on their disposition with you.
ready to deploy the Legion.
Third defense. Okay, let's see how many people we lose this time. Now this is why you need the stratagem. This is why you need to upgrade your camp as fast as possible. You lose so many people. Better attrition, that's okay. You're attacking, we succeeded because he's a Veles.
The men are close enough to engage.
So we lose a bit of manpower, but not that much. We lose roughly the same as them, so I guess we should have defense. That attrition is really killing our soldiers.
The enemy is deploying their tactical reserves.
We failed the defense. Lead by example. That would actually be a lot of missing soldiers. The missing soldiers will eventually return. So I guess it's the best option. The rest to Centurions 25. That's a lot. Remember, your Centurions can die even after you win the fight when you're chasing them. So that's why I think that's very dangerous. Come on, do something, Commander. A victory. As you can see, we didn't lose as many soldiers as before, and we also got more loot, so I guess this is the best way to do it. Also, some of the missing soldiers will probably come back. Let's celebrate. Like I said, I just want more morale. Legionary were insubordinate. Yeah, I hope healthy. I hope I can kind of raise them. Oh, we got max rewards. So let's see, common loot cache, materials, the superior loot cache which might have good gear that we can use. Are resistance 7, that's actually pretty good. Roman staff, it's a good one. A lot of skills, and now let's see for the legendary loot cache. That's not bad. The Siphos blade. That's actually a pretty good one, a pristine one. Bludgeoning damage, that's also pretty good. We also gain 10 slaves, which is super important. So the region is currently unavailable, we have to wait. We'll conquer the iron mine. Overpower, 7 damage. That's actually a good Siphos, but like I said, I probably preferred ones who deal 9 to 12, but no critical. I don't know, maybe later I'll see what the point of all of that is. I guess you can keep the lunch, huh? Let's see where those guys go. The river flows red. So where will this army go? Now this is another thing, so that only conquered the outpost for the region. In order to pacify the zone, we actually need to pacify the region. I'm not sure how it's divided. We're looking over there, but we can set the legion to attack and pacify it, and then we can claim the iron mine. Now we control the sector. The sector is not as big as you might think, it's not the whole part of the map, it's only the first one. Now the Legion has to come back to the outpost, of course. The mission is... oh. So you need slaves and you gain dinari, which is not a great thing. Now send them over there. I guess you should go close to our camp. Remember, your outpost can be attacked. This is the zone outpost which can be attacked and conquered. That's why I'm looking at that thing. Oh, manpower recovered. Come on, get me that sweet iron mine. We gain an Iron Man, but remember, we have no slaves left, so that means you have to collect more slaves. So let's go into the camp. Remember, the camp moves along the areas, so be careful for attacks. It's a bit confusing in the beginning because you are not sure what's a city, what's a village, what can be attacked, what's the sector capital, what's the sector, region, command, or I don't know. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, capture that. Fight to capture the region, and then you can... Well, sometimes the mines will be defended, but that one didn't have any defense. So now we have to talk to this guy. Let's see. Divide and conquer. 5 out of 6 sectors. I just need to conquer one more. We can conquer it, but...
Legate, do you have him? Legate.
There's not much point into capturing a sector if you're not going to hold it. So, Armory Workshop. Yeah, I really need more stratagems because the ones we have are kind of bad. Stockpile. Legion Strength. Emporium. Better exchange rate. Garrison. Walls, of course, that's also super important if you're going to get attacked. Forge. Level 3 item. Praetorium. Palisades are also over there. Speculator stand. I don't know. There are a lot of mechanics that gradually unlock. So let's make the armory first of all.
All quiet. All is well, I hope.
Now, where is the armory located? Oh, here it is. Okay, we have unlocked the armory. Have new equipment or tactical items and upgrade or modify existing equipment. Schematics. Material costs. Item preview. Crafting queue and stuff like that. Okay, we probably don't have enough time to kind of see all of this through upgrading items. So that's just for stats. As you can see, we can craft the things we made. We need linen for the bandages, spikes for that, javelin tools for the javelins, of course. They're also pretty expensive, so yeah, having that extra 6 damage can be good, but the knives ignore they ignore the target's armor, but they're deflected by shields. Maybe later. Torches, which also use linen, which is I think a bad idea. Water jugs, regular salvage. Now you may be wondering, hey, is this a good thing or a bad thing? It's actually a super good thing. Let me see if I can upgrade my bow. We don't have the pristine salvage. Can I make the Arcus modify? And this is one of the things people will probably complain about, because well, for example, slashing resistance. Later on, I think you can add armor to them. Now, I think in order to deconstruct stuff, you need to go over here. Toga. It's basic armor. Okay, that's just regular salvage. Let's destroy the basic stuff. So even the basic items are useful later on because you can salvage them. Oh, don't destroy Bestia's armor. As you can see, we got a regular salvage and some other stuff which might be useful later on. So let me see, where is Bestia's armor over here? Did I destroy it? I don't think I destroyed it. I think I kept a cool head. All Pomata armor, yes, it's a war medium armor, but I don't see the option to upgrade it. Well, maybe you can upgrade it later, but for now I just want to show you the basic stuff. So from 7 to 9 it might go from 8 or 10 to 12. Yeah, I guess we cannot upgrade his armor, but upgrading this fine equipment. But sadly for that we have to destroy the bows or the lances or the whatever we have that is super nice. On the other hand, you can also try to upgrade some of your basic gear because that's not so expensive. And use the basic gear, which is all, of course, as good as the other ones. Now... Well, probably upgrading this will be the better choice. I just want to see what armor. Sorry about this, it's a little longer than I was hoping. Thorax, good armor. Thorax, good medium armor. So he has bludgeoning resistance, he has slashing resistance, okay. So our character, or main character, let's upgrade his armor. So slashing resistance. Oh, forge is required to upgrade that item, so what can we upgrade? Nothing, because we need a forge. How do we get the forge? Well, let's just see the requirements for the forge, and then we'll try to craft one more thing and then line the video. This was more of a, I don't know, constructive video, more of a tips and tricks video than anything else.
Legate.
So the forge, I think, is all the way over here. So as you can see, upgrade to unlock tier 3 items. The forge is a super useful component. As for the other stuff, well, I think the workshop will be the next thing we have to focus down. So focus down for lumber mill and an iron mine. So we need another iron mine. I wish you could access the minimap from this place. We need another iron mine and a lumber mill. The other upgrades are important, but these are the most important ones, and since our resources are limited by the number of slaves, yeah, don't overdo it, or you'll be sorry. I guess we can, for now we can only craft some of the things from what we see over here, but there's no point because, yeah, these are kind of bad. This doesn't have any armor, just resistance. Maybe the Eurytus helmet would be good, the thorax. Yeah, there's no point in crafting it unless you... Oh, I guess you can craft the Lorica Musculata to get those sweet resistance bonuses. Or the Lorica Hamata. But that would require us to leave someone over there. Yes, let's assign the Praetorian, and I think they need to have the crafting thingy. Only he has the crafting thingy? Okay. Six hours, 5 hours. Well, I guess it's not that fast, anyone can do it. Barracks. Yeah, matching the level of the Legatus. I think we are the Legatus. We don't even show up over there. So yeah, you have very limited options in the beginning. You can make some jugs and some other stuff, but not really worth it. Modifying, not really worth it either. Just have to make do what you have, and maybe in a few episodes we can upgrade our gear so we can fight those pesky bandits. And I guess this is kind of it. Let's just take a quick glance at the map. Because there is another way to get slaves. Remember those armies that were routed? Well, guess what? You can attack them. What do you get for attacking those armies? Well, you get mostly slaves, because that's the most important resource in the game. For a very, very long time. Denarii will become important a bit later in the game, but for now just don't spend all of it and you should be okay. Sector is not pacified, yeah. As you can see, the rewards for that will be 25 slaves. Only 5 slaves, and we don't even have 5. Temple of Asclepius. Yeah, let's get that helmet because we have forgotten. Oh, now they give me the helmet. Well, I guess it's still the same thing. Equip it over there, equip it over there. So it's 5. Anyway, let's leave it like that for now. Let's also go back to our camp and collect the items, and then I'll end the video. I guess you cannot access that one yet. I'm not sure how... Oh. You can access that part of the island as well. So... Enemy army strength 3000. I'm not sure where you see your strength or the strength you have currently. Anyway, we'll think about that later, but for now let's enter the camp. Sorry about this. This video is a little longer than I expected because of the explanations, the problems with the bandits and some other stuff. I'm also very curious if the armor we crafted is a little better than the thorax we have. So I think we just have to interact with this. No, we have to speak with Sector, so as you can see you will not get the gear straight in your stockpile.
I finished that equipment you request. Oh, wait, Legate. That armor Khalida is walking around in. It may have done a good job concealing her womanly attributes, but she'd be better off in something that fits her shape. I reckon we can make big improvements with small adjustments. I have a bit of salvage. Start by stripping it down to its component parts, then we can take a look at what's left and plan the work. I'm just a Legion blacksmith, not that I'm still as busy as I was before the consul thought it would be best to send me over a bunch of fine, neat...
Okay, we can also do that. Oh, wow. As you can see, they don't have any special suffixes or affixes, but they do have varying resistance. So our resistance 8. That's actually pretty big. Oh no, it's not, because that's 7 already. 7 plus 5. Ah, well, I guess that's a little better. Plus it looks like normal armor. 2 and 5. Okay, now I think we can interact with her armor. Khalida's old Hamata. Okay, let's not comment too much on that. I better Lorica dismantle her armor from our inventory. So it's -1 plus... Well, I guess if you take down her armor, you realize she's a woman. Called Hamata, okay, dismantle it.
Awe Legate.
Use the armory to schedule a scout. Okay. Scout amount. Oh, it's a unique armor, okay. And I guess he gave us the necessary equipment. Yes, assign one right now. Now the problem is, I'm not sure if you can pass the time while in your camp, so let's go get out of here. Let's wait 5 hours. Well, I guess we have to see how the armor looks and feels. I don't know why they well, I guess these are the priestesses we keep killing. Oh, so we might be able to unlock Bestia's better armor by dismantling his armor and getting a better... Okay, okay. Oh, only 25 return, that's kind of bad. So we can probably use this system for a lot of other stuff. I guess I can try to dismantle Bestia's armor and craft it again, which will probably have the same result, because it's a unique armor. I'm not sure if it's the same for swords or not. We'll just have to try that in the next episode, which should be probably a shorter one with tips and tricks and stuff like that. I do wish Sextus was over here.
I finished that equipment you requested. Turned out all right, if I do say so myself. You can collect it right over here.
So let's equip it on her. Yeah, that hood simply floats. Guess what? It looks the same. So movement is -1, resistance is 2. Oh, she actually gets a lot more HP. 25. 28, I mean. Okay, so whenever you use a weapon skill with charges, it has a 50% chance to return it. That's actually pretty big, because the barbed arrow and some other stuff will be useful if you can, you know, have more charges of them. That's nice. So let's save the game right now. Let's try the same for Bestia. What did it say? I was not looking. I didn't see it. Okay, let's reload the game and let's see if we get, I don't know, an item for something for a better weapon or armor. Okay, that's actually pretty, how should I put it, pretty scary, destroying something that you might not get back. Interesting mechanic, but not very well explained in my opinion. Okay, we have learned to craft gladiator plumata. What if we also destroy this useless weapon? Achilles sword 1. Okay, so it really works like that. You can extract the unique items and then craft them again. I guess we have the components, Achilles sword hilt, to craft it again. Oh, that would be much better. Also his gladiator plumata. I guess we can assign a legionary over there. Probably can do this for all of the unique items. Code of Asclepius, okay. Oh, fortunately we can craft it back. Oh, this will take a while. Okay, I guess we have done most of the things we could have done. I don't think we have more unique stuff or more unique armors. I think that was most of them. The other stuff I'm not sure I want to destroy. Maybe the pristine Siphos blade. Sword blade. A regular salvage. Good salvage. Pristine salvage, okay. That's what I wanted to see. So you can probably do this for all of the characters later on, but for now we just have to craft their better gear. And yeah, next time we'll probably have a better chance against the bandits as well. See you next time. Bye.